Alright guys, welcome back to Fear Kills Dreams Racing. Hopefully the audio quality isn't too horrible. It's a little windy out here today, but I did figure out how to fix that eventually. I just need to save up a little bit of money to get me the equipment to put on my GoPro and my helmet, and then I'll be able to have that, and then hopefully you guys don't get any more wind noise after that. But we're at the lot today, okay, and I've been practicing for like the last, I don't know, 2 weeks or so on and off since I broke the collarbone, and I am getting better. I hope this wind doesn't screw me over today, because I figured out that's like a very defining factor. However, we're gonna try to practice taking more breaks today, which I know sounds silly, right? More breaks. I figured out that when I get tired, that's when I start really screwing up. So that's why the main goal for today is when I feel myself screwing up and getting tired, we're gonna take a little, 5-minute break and relax. And it'll also allow me to break up the footage a little better so I can download it easier and make my Instagram and TikTok clips out of it, because the last video I actually just like screen recorded some of the footage, not all of it obviously, but some of it, but that's only for the Instagram and TikTok, not for YouTube. But I do have my cardo in, so I'm gonna turn some music up. If it would frickin' play. I think I need to get my phone again. That sucks. But yeah, so I'm excited. Like I said, I've been practicing. I kind of unlocked coasters a little bit, and then I also unlocked what else did I unlock? Oh, coasters. And I started figuring out how to steer the bike a little, but again, the wind plays a huge factor in trying to steer the bike, so hopefully that doesn't screw me over today. And this is my new backpack. It's a, I don't know how do you pronounce that, Ogio M5 D30. It comes with a back protector built in, and I've only had this for a day now, or two. I just got it. This is my second time riding with it, besides riding home from Cycle Gear, and I love it so far. It's actually very comfortable, and it doesn't even feel like you're wearing it. Granted, I don't have that much stuff in it today, but it really does not feel like you're even wearing a backpack. So we're gonna let these cars and shit pass, and then we're gonna get after it. I know the love is a game. You guys are gonna have to excuse my singing today. Around just a little bit lonely. I wonder if they're doing a shift change right now, and that's why there's so much traffic. There's never been so much traffic here. To stay connected. Damn it. Some Brooks and Dunn today? Hell yeah. Okay. I did figure out though, as far as the wind's concerned, if I go with the wind, it's not as bad. If I go against the wind, it pushes me around a ton. I still got to yank the shit out of it. I watched my collarbone break video probably about 100 times, maybe more, before I even actually made the video. Like, I didn't make that video for like a month because I couldn't use my arm. However, I think I learned a ton just through sitting back and watching that video so many times, because I really did learn what I did wrong. I did figure out in the last couple weeks, especially after watching the video, that my choppy throttle is part of what's hurting me. When I prop that, every time you hit balance point and you prop, or like, you know, turn the throttle a little bit. Hold on. We're gonna spin around something. So every time you like chop that throttle, you know, when you're in balance point, the bike becomes weightless when you're off the throttle, and it's a lot easier to stay straight when you're on the throttle. So I figured out that you really need to lock this wrist to be able to, you know, keep on the throttle and hold it. And whenever you feel the bike get unbalanced, grab more throttle and hit the brake to bring it down. Honestly, it's my best advice. Just because I've been hurt now, and I don't want to see anybody else get hurt. Although unfortunately it is a part of this sport. So, you know, sometimes you just got to take what you can get, you know. But that's what I've learned so far. You got to re-square yourself to the bike also. That was another important part. The wrist lock and squaring yourself to the bike before every wheelie. Which obviously sometimes doesn't always work. The other thing you want to do is try and pull like as evenly as possible. I love my little drop. Fight me. It's the best bike ever made. Fight me. Hell yeah, second gear wheelie. Let's go. Second gear wheelies has actually helped me a lot with my first gear wheelies, so that's good. I need to figure out how to slow down. I don't know if you just drop back and let it coast to slow down, or like, I need to figure that shit out like ASAP. But the quicker I figure that out, the quicker I can go on some group rides. then I grabbed more throttle and brought it back. That's what you want. It started to get a little unbalanced there, I'm not gonna lie, but like I'm finally really getting the feel of when I'm actually in control and when I'm just pissing in the wind. No pun intended. But those people drive like assholes around here. I mean, I know they don't gotta worry about shit, but choppiness. You notice how I'm back and forth, as opposed to when steady throttle. When I'm steady throttle, I do good. When I'm choppy throttle, I do bad. brakes over. Again, sorry about the wind noise. We got some verified by TE in the freaking Cardo right now. Hopefully I can get after it. I ain't gonna be here much longer though. Maybe another half hour. Every time I get back on, even if it's a little break, the first really feels weird. See? Sometimes all you need is a break, bro. Don't be afraid. I changed direction a little bit. Lean back loop or nothing, but you changed direction. That's the other thing. The reason I broke my collarbone, my bars were turned when I come down. Keep them freaking bars straight. Second gear unlocked. Let's go, bro. That's such a milestone for me. Finally figuring out how to do that. It's not pretty, just like first gear still ain't very pretty, but that's gonna help me do first gear. So I am extremely happy about that, and for being able to coast, not quite, but a little bit. I just need to learn how to stay balanced during the coast. It's like the most important part. enough for me to correct, which is what I did wrong when I broke my collarbone. I just let out of the throttle completely because I panicked, and yeah, that's how you hurt yourself. So my biggest advice, honestly, this sounds stupid, but if you're gonna try to save it, stay in the throttle, don't get out of it. And probably not the best advice, but it works for me. So oh, I gotta stretch these legs out a little bit. Thank God I didn't start trying to do this on a big bike. Thanks, Shane. Holy shit, that got dicey.